Hey, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel for the love of. If you're joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you for taking the time to click on this Yankee Candle review. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome on back. So you guys, if you follow me on Instagram or if you have seen my other videos on Yankee Candle's Mountain Holiday Collection, you'll know that I was anticipating and waiting to review Evergreen Mist. Of the entire collection, this was the one I was the most excited for, just because I love a good pine type scent. So let me dive into the scent notes first, and then I'm going to tell you about the performance of this particular candle. You guys, I'm going to read you the notes from Yankee Candle's website on Evergreen Mist. And you guys, this collection just launched. Like, Mountain Holiday just launched, I think it was Monday. So this collection's very, very recent. I believe there's 6 different fragrances in the collection. Of course, the 3 favorites are the ones that I picked, my 3 personal favorites that I was most interested in. But this was the one I was the most excited about. So let me read you the notes and then I'll tell you what I thought of the candle. So I'm pulling this up on Yankee's website. All right, the notes for Evergreen Mist include top notes of Douglas fir, orange zest, and forest air. Mid notes of evergreen bark, eucalyptus. Base notes of balsam, vanilla, and pine top. Balsam vanilla, that's pretty. I loved Bath & Body Works balsam vanilla. That was so, so pretty. So what do I get and what did I get on cold? I think what drew me to it was that it was similar to Bath & Body Works balsam vanilla. I don't know if balsam vanilla came back last year. I know it came out a couple years ago, but on cold, this is very similar, at least to me. It has a bit of a sweetness to it. It's not as intense as say Yankee Candle's balsam and cedar. If that one's too much for you, you might like this one. It's more of a blended type pine, fir type fragrance, evergreen type fragrance. It's not an intense woodsy fragrance. It's very much so a kind of semi-sweetened pine evergreen type fragrance. I really don't get, what did they say? Orange zest, I don't get much orange zest. That's just me. If you are a fan or were a fan of Yankee Candle, or I'm sorry, Bath & Body Works Vanilla Balsam, you might like this one. To me, that's the closest thing I can think of to describe this. Really beautiful fragrance. I love the scent. I love the scent of this one. Let's get into the performance. So I got and this is cooling off, so I'm not gonna tip it completely over, but I got the 2-wick tumbler. I got this, I think it was either Monday or Tuesday, right when they launched. I burned this for a good probably 2 hours the first night I got it. I had it in its own room, burning on its own, no other candles going, and then I've been burning it each evening ever since. I just had it going for a good 3 hours now, just to kind of do a final sniff before I did the review. I've had it in an open concept area like this. I've also had it in the smaller half bath just to kind of isolate the fragrance. So first burn, it wasn't throwing that much. It really wasn't. So I kept trying it in different areas, put it in the smaller half bath, still not much of a scent. This morning when I was getting ready, I put it back in the half bath as I was getting ready, and I had the door shut. And I was getting wafts of it, and I could smell it a little bit more. This is definitely, at least in this form, at least in the 2-wick form, is more of a backdrop type fragrance. If you don't like an insanely in-your-face, strong pine, balsamy type scent, and you like ones that maybe aren't as woodsy, aren't as rustic, you might really enjoy this fragrance. It's a beautiful scent. The throw on the 2-wick tumbler version of this, 1 to 10, 10 of course being super crazy strong, this was maybe like a 4 or a 5 in a smaller room. It got lost in a larger room, which I was really surprised because even though it's kind of got a vanilla, you know, smoother, sweeter base, I was expecting it to be a little bit stronger just because it's like an evergreen piney type scent. That's just not the case. Just not the case. Kind of bummed. I'm really on the fence. I might exchange this for a single wick. I know that sounds crazy, but if you guys saw my after sledding review, I got a single wick in after sledding and it threw like crazy. I don't know if that's because it had a maple note in it, and Yankee's maple candles, at least the ones I've burned, seem to be really strong. But from what I'm hearing, everybody who had this candle in the single wick form, from what I've heard, it sounds like it has an okay-ish throw. So maybe my theory is that Yankee Candle, I know, has been putting more fragrance oil in their candles as of their 2019 pours. I feel like maybe they're focusing on the single wicks to make sure that those are performing better, because historically the 2 wicks are always supposed to be a little bit stronger because they pool out more quickly, you know, etc., etc. I want to try this in a single wick. I may wind up exchanging it. Same for Alpine Mint. I might swap it out and get a single wick. Typically, I like the 2 wicks because they burn a little bit quicker. They seem to throw a little bit stronger. I don't have to wait for hours and hours for them to pool out. But I have to say, after sledding, the single wick of that pooled out a little bit more quickly than other single wicks I've burned. So I don't know. I don't know the method to the madness. But if you like a lighter scent and you do like pine, evergreen type scents, give it a try. I know they're coming out with melt cups and everything like that in this. If you want a stronger scent, maybe do the melt cup version. It's not that I didn't smell this. I was getting wafts of it, but it's just not an in-your-face type fragrance. It's more of a kind of lingering backdrop, catching it, you know, catching wafts of it from time to time. If I do wind up getting single wicks of this one, of Evergreen Mist and Alpine Mint, if you guys are interested, I will absolutely do a follow-up on them. If anything, I'll either do a video or I'll do an Instagram post, because I love the fragrances. The fragrance appeal, as they would say, on this is, it's like a 9 out of 10. It really reminds me of Bath & Body Works Vanilla Balsam, and I loved that fragrance. So the scent itself is awesome. I'm absolutely going to buy it again. Would I repurchase? Of course, yes. I'd like to try it in a melt cup, and I'd like to try it in a single wick. I will probably wind up swapping it out. You guys, that's it for me today. Comment down below, those of you who have started buying the Mountain Holiday Collection or have already burned and tried the Mountain Holiday Collection. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the collection. Those of you who have, this is kind of, maybe not many of you will, but if any of you have bought this in the 2 wick and then bought the same version in the single wick, let me know how they perform. I'm really, really curious on that. So anyways, you guys, that's it for me today. Before I sign off, I want to let you know I'm on Instagram. Come find me at life, L-I-F-E _ with W-I-T-H _ letter L. You guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I hope you're having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.